Do you love listening to music? And in particular, do you love listening to SACDs, which is the highest end, highest resolution format that SACD has taken? Hi, I'm Joe with Gramophone. We're here today with Roger of Forte Distribution. Roger, how you doing?
Good, you, Joe. It's nice to see you again.
It's always great to see you. Yeah. And we have a really unique product here today, Roger, because the Zenith XST20 does something that really almost nothing else that I know of on the marketplace can do. So maybe you can highlight this guy just a little bit.
Yes, Joe, we can do that. You're absolutely right. This is a unique piece in itself. It's one of a kind, and there is no other unit out there that will be able to do this. This is an SACD player, but what makes it unique, other than the fact of the build quality and the heaviness of it, is that it is the only unit that will actually send out a pure DSD signal through the I2S output. The I2S output on a high-end DAC will have the same kind of it, so you can send a pure signal all the way to it. The unit has 10 different type of pin configurations on the inside, so you can adapt it to your DAC and make sure that it is compatible and plays through that. Along with that, you have the normal digital outputs, so you can send out a PCM 64-bit type outputs on all of those. Also, it has inside it the ability to read regular CDs. So this is universal in the sense that you can read regular CDs and you can read SACDs. So it gives you the quality that you're looking for in a high-end piece.
Love it, Roger. So a couple things that you mentioned. One is I noticed right away the build quality in this. This thing is heavy. It's a solidly built piece. It's not some plasticky, kind of construction. It's really rugged.
Yes, it actually was designed with high-end in mind, and that's really what it comes all the way through. So instead of spending, $8,000, $10,000 for a player, you can come in here under $2,500 and get something that's unique on the market that you can't find anyplace else.
And there are a lot of people who love listening to good music who have a DAC that they like, and that's really what's so unique about this, is it can pretty much work with just about any DAC that's out there on the market.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
As long as it has the I2S.
Yes, if you want to do a pure streaming DSD, you would need that particular output because that's a regulated output. But it has a coaxial output. It has all the other outputs that you could use. So no matter what DAC you have, it can connect to it. It's not regulated to just that.
And with that variety of outputs in the back, you could pretty much, if you're building your system over time, you could pretty much use it with almost anything, and you're only going to get the absolute benefits of being able to do the pure stream when you get you go out and purchase your nice DAC.
You're absolutely right. From this point on, this could be the source that you stay with all the time. And then from that point on, you can change your DACs, you can build your other system, but you don't need to change this. This can stay in your system all the way through.
Because the transport's very rugged. And one other thing that I'm realizing now that I like, it has really a pretty cool aesthetic to it. I don't necessarily buy audio gear because it looks cool, but this really does look cool. This it's kind of almost looks like a turntable that's got a puck.
It's actually, you're absolutely right, because that's what it is. It's got a balanced lever on the top. You put your unit in, you have something that locks your CD down. So it's the whole, so it's the whole part of it. Puck was the right word for it right there. So you put the puck, locks it in time, and then you've got a nice glass cover on the top. So all the features you have in a high-end piece.
Yep, and it spins up very quickly, aesthetically attractive, and it even is smart enough to be able to read whether you've got a CD in there or
an SACD, correct. It knows it.
And the fact that it does both CDs and SACDs, of course, is good because most folks who own some SACDs will also have a pretty good
huge collection of regular CDs collection. So, exactly right.
So it's a player that's reasonably priced, at least as best we know at this point. It would be under $2,500 US.
Yes.
And when will it be shipping, Roger? Because that's always a key that our viewers want to know.
Currently, we have some in stock.
That's incredible.
So we have a small shipment. It is in stock at this particular point. What the future holds, like everybody knows, we don't know. But for right now, you can jump on the bandwagon right now and get a unit.
That's fantastic because sometimes at these shows you see things that are vaporware. So the fact that this actually exists and you can ship one, that's a good thing.
It sure is.
Okay. Well, we thank you so much at Gramophone. We really appreciate when you guys come along for the ride as we explore this little hobby of loving music and the most high-res formats that we can present music. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't so far, please like and subscribe and click that little bell icon so you're always notified of our upcoming content. You can shop Sky by Gramophone, where you always get a secure checkout with fast and free shipping straight to your door, or shop one of our stores in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. For more information, you can go to gramophone.com.